Okay, hi. How are you guys doing? I'm going to be talking about different graphs today and how they can make things look like something they're not. So, the first thing I want to talk about is number one. And it's, well, I want to talk about this penny here. And I chose the penny because I thought it was pretty cool. I thought that, a penny, because it was worth a quarter. Like, we see 25 cents. This penny back then was worth the same. So I thought it was pretty cool to know that it always, it value way more than um what we look at it today. So I thought it was pretty cool. And we're gonna talk about the earth speed and body movement and all of that. So the speed I will be going if I was standing on the equator will be a whole lot. We'll be going pretty fast. Be a whole lot. So that will be this over here. I hope you can see pretty good. So, okay. And so that's why, I think these graphs are pretty cool. And then also we have number two here. And that's where we basically talk about, the presidents and the unemployment and basically how they make graphs today to make you believe what they want you to believe. Because as you can see here, these graphs are totally two different, like two different things here on this one here. But if you go here, it's the same exact numbers, but you just put them in. Like they didn't start from zero. So when you put them in here, they are pretty much almost the same. So I feel like, people, they represent a misleading graph to make you think what they want you to think. So that's why I feel like they, you know, make these graphs misleading. So that's why. Um, graphs can be used, a lot of ways. To misinterpret you to believe something else by putting the graphs in different sizes, or simply, just like this, we put them in different sizes. See this here. Also, they put like the smallest one in the middle, and they make it a little bigger. It should start at the axis on the same axis starting point. Then graphs will show you the truth. Okay. So let's see here. That's basically all of this here. You see how they got it here on that. It's not even starting on the axis. So we're going to go to number 3 here. Okay. So this is number 3. And it's talking about the population of the data. It was used by Americans that was classified as obese. I thought this graph was pretty cool because I am a diabetic. So just to figure it out and to calculate how many people have it, or different things like that, I felt like it was, it's pretty neat to me. Um, Arkansas is ranked number 7 as the highest nation for obesity. I wonder why, but we are. So the population of being obese is about 3.2%, which is 10 million without having type 2 diabetes or high blood pressure. So, I mean, that's a lot of people. Got to eat healthy. And these are the different numbers here on the graph to show you, and how it's calculated up in percent and, in decimals here. And we also have it here. So yeah, I think that's pretty neat. This is number 4. In number 4, we're going to be talking about the height in inches of the Army recruit and 9 randomly selected just people walking through the mall. This is their chart here, in here. So the data point on the trend lines was not a lot different from the Army's, as you can see. It's not that much different. I'm giving an average of about 72 inches in comparison. And normally, the reason that the Army is a little bit higher is because, it's mainly men that joins the Army. And for the, the randomly shoppers, you tend to have all different types of ages, sizes. I mean, because it's a mall. So, and that's why it's a little off. But, as you can see here, you can pretty much look at these and see that it's not that much off from the randomly mall shoppers. Okay, this is number 5. We're going to talk about the sleep number of hours. Okay, let's see here. Now, the standard deviation does changes your sleep pattern. Now, the bell curve will change. The larger the deviation, the wider the curve. So, the larger the deviation, the wider the curve. As a bell curve formula dictates, you have about 34.1% chance of falling in the standard deviation. So, the nightly sleep number is just over 6 hours. The bell shows 1 do not fall within the standard deviation. Okay. Now my Z-score is negative because it is to the left of the mean on the study of the student. 217 of the students. Okay. And this is number 6. Okay, now if you look here, you'll see that he breaks even. This is the even point of the flamethrowers where he made $390.31. So right up in here, it's about the breaking point. Now Ethan had to sell at least 203 flamethrowers to start gaining profit, basically. Also to make at least 90K. He had to sell at least 258 flamethrowers to get to that point. I'm assuming that he took out a $12,000 loan to start his business. And when he actually started to sell them, he wasn't actually making money until he sold 258 flamethrowers. So anything before 258 flamethrowers, he really wasn't making any money, any profit, as you can see here. So it was in the negative, as you can see. And around here is, $200 and something is when he got out of the negative. So this is a pretty neat chart that you can use to, do your sales or different things like that. You see how it curves. It went from here, as it shows here, it was in the negative. And then it goes all the way up. And then, boom. He's up there now. He's making money. So that concludes my video. Thank you and have a good day. Bye.